Hi, my name's John. I'm just about to commence building a large marine reef aquarium, and I just thought I'd document the whole thing from pretty much start to finish. This stand was built a number of years ago to allow for a full-length custom tank, but plans have changed over the years. It's approximately 13 feet long. What I'm actually going to be building or putting on here is a 72-inch by 26-inch by 26-inch tank with an external overflow with a BeanAnimal drain, controlled by Profilux P4 and lit by Mitras lighting. These brick piers go through the concrete floor, so there's no worry about it cracking a concrete slab. I'm going to have a twin sump between these two sections, joined together with 50mm pipe. The third section over here will be where the Profilux will live, as well as saltwater storage, and as you can see, a drain point which is already fitted. The drain will drain any overflow from the sump, any accidental overflow to the saltwater tank, plus any overflow from the RO tank and the RO wastewater. The stand top is actually 15 floor joists bolted together, which is now capped with 1-inch marine ply with several coats of varnish for protection, but there will also be a DPM put over it to prevent any issues at all with moisture. The return plumbing will come up the back, fed by a Vectra L1 DC pump. In the cabinet area above the tank, I've already fitted this 4-inch extractor fan. It's quite a neat one. It runs on a constant trickle, and then whenever the humidity gets high, it will kick in to a high rate speed. The speed of the trickle and of the high rate extract can be adjusted using those buttons. I just kick it on. And there it is, it's working out where it is, and it will go into a trickle mode, and it will kick on if it needs to. It's quite important to keep this the humidity level down as low as I can because of the Mitras lights, which are designed for an open tank, but I'm making a cabinetry which goes right to the ceiling. You can see the rough size of it maybe there, where I've already pre-painted it with a bathroom paint just to prevent any damage. My RO water will be fed through the wall above there using a Vertex Puratek 100 gallon per day system, which has its own booster pump, and will top up this 210 litre reservoir, and then it switches itself off. And the Puratek Deluxe is really neat, and it does auto flushes to keep the membrane clean. There will be an overflow from this tank straight down the drain, just in case the RO unit sticks on. Also, of course, to top up directly to the sump. And there'll be a second pipe for a tap, so I will have stored RO on tap, and another route down through the slot at the back, which is also where the drains will go, down to saltwater storage below. This is a 75 litre tank. It'll have a pump in it to automatically stir it, so I'll be able to just drain down the water, add the salt, stick it on a stir and leave it to run. Eventually the Profilux will be running both tanks and choosing salt or RO water depending on the salinity and topping up the sump. I like to keep things as automatic as I can. Well, that's probably about it now. I've got some of the bits on order, my RO unit and also my skimmer, which is a Deltec SC1660, which is also a DC skimmer, which I managed to get on Black Friday, nice 10% discount. And I've got to order some more bits, the Vertex L1 pump, and also I shall be ordering my P4 controller and 4 Mitras LX7200, I forget what they're called now, but the new version of the Mitras lights. So I'll be able to have all the weather effects and the fading and clouds and so on. and the whole unit will then be clad in up to the ceiling. So it will be one unit, and all you'll see is through the end and through the front, which are both low iron optiglass, and the back and the other end of the tank will be black. The sump, as I said, is in two sections. To the left will be the return, then there's the reactor section, a couple of baffles, through the pipes through into the right hand sump, which is the return section, and there will be on the feed back to the tank there'll be a manifold to run any reactors, and also to feed to a refugium, which will be on the right hand side of that sump. The tanks and the sumps are all ordered from ND Aquatics, and hopefully they'll arrive around Christmas time, maybe just before or just after. So I'll do updates as and when I can. Thank you very much.